Still telling me we've only got 10. But there's obviously more than 10 on, because there's nearly more than 10 in the comments. Huh? Oh, Marie Talon's 19. She's got more of an update than me. She's obviously getting used to this techie stuff. I've not had to sort her messages out, so she's obviously done it herself this week. We've got 7 minutes to go before we start on the questions. What else has been happening? The kids are up. The kids are up this week because it's half term. We've let the kids stay up, so if you do hear noises and stuff, it's them. It's not me. They have been warned that they've got to be very quiet, otherwise they're in bed. Mum's been sunbathing and playing Candy Crush. It's yours, Mum. You need to spend your time more productively. Have you sorted my white shirt out rather than playing Candy Crush? You're supposed to be doing that. I've not heard from you. Lizzie's on from the Smarties. Hi, Liz. Hope you're well. Karen Davidson. Hi. We're waving. We're getting there. 6 minutes. Give people a chance to get on. We have got there's a difference in the quiz this week as well. It's we've got 6 in the music this week because someone requested that we make the music longer. So I'm testing out 6 to see how the time scale works out more than anything else. I don't want to whap 10 in there and find that we're running over time. Not that I'm in any rush to finish, but I don't want the quiz to go on forever and ever and you just get bored. My shirt's done. Thanks, Mum. Pete Mullaney, good evening. Where's Lincoln trying to get together as a team? John as a technology. Happy days. It tells me I'm buffering at this end. That's not very good. It's not a good sign.
Yeah, it is.
Helen McComb. Hi, Helen and Barry.
It's freezing.
I don't know why we're freezing. We've not had problems so far. But hang on until I check that out. Still streaming alright for me, but it tells us that my connection's excellent as well, so I don't know why my stream is healthy. So we're just buffered there for a minute and I'm not 100% certain why, because it tells us everything's running alright, which is worrying, but we've got 5 minutes to sort it out. My messages and that are still coming through. I don't know if I need to change anything on my end. I don't think so. It stopped on yours?
It did for a minute.
Is anyone else getting problems at their end, or is it just my end? So we just check stuff out. Sorry, I'm going to be rude a second and not speak to you. No, weird. Is anyone else getting problems at their end, or is it just my end? It's working there. Oh, good, streaming. Okay, that's fine.
Right, we're back.
Yeah.
Stuart's in, Leslie's in.
That's alright. As long as it's alright for everyone, it just has to say it's just going around in a circle for me. It's not giving me the live feed for some reason, which is a worry, but as long as it's alright at your end, as say it's telling me everything's working alright. I'm just getting a circle of death going round and round, but everything's coming in, everything. Yeah, again, if you Max and Lisa got hair. Yeah, I'm pleased somebody's noticed I've had my hair cut just today. It does have its benefits having a living hairdresser. It's only took her 8 weeks to get it done. Bless her. But we won't judge her, mainly because I'll get beaten after this.
I've offered on numerous occasions.
She has offered on numerous occasions to do my hair. It's getting late at night and I can't be bothered. I'm like, no, you'll just have to wait. But yeah, cheers for that, Pete. It's not the sound, it's just I'm not getting video at my end, so I'm assuming, but when I put it on live onto YouTube, it's working alright. But if I do that, then you see it twice. So as long as everything's working alright. I've only got one person to play your cards right. Oh no, hang on, because my phone's on silent. I've got two for play your cards right at the minute, so we've got a few more on now. If you want to do play your cards right, you need to find me on Messenger, Alan Itolis, and you need to send me a message tonight to say that you want to do play your cards right. I've got 2 so far. You've got until the end of the quiz before we do play your cards right, but you need to be on Messenger or WhatsApp. You need my number for that, and I'm not giving that out on here. But
Leslie better than a head.
yeah. So yeah, you need to send us a message. Just say I'm in for play your cards right, and at least then I know who to phone at the end of it, and we can do it all live. So sorry, I'm getting a couple of messages coming through now, but yeah. So if you don't send us a message, I'll just assume that you don't want to play, and I won't phone you. Although if I know you really well, I might phone you anyway. But we'll wait and see. Depends on how many we get going. So if you want to do that, find us on Messenger. You need to send us a message. We need to have one message go backwards and forwards, otherwise it doesn't let us phone you, because you need to have that connection as a friend, apparently. If this goes out to a lot of people start messaging us after we stop doing this, I'm going to have to call a load of people on Messenger. But I'd never do that to the ones who come to the pub regularly, honest. But we've got a few in. I've still got a circle, so it's not telling me what's going on, but I'm getting a live chat. It's all going out to use, so I'm happy. Tom will, third time lucky. See, you even send messages and people still put messages in there to say that we'll play. Send us a message, it's alright. No, I know Tom's on WhatsApp, it's all good. The Curries are here. That's all good. You've got a minute. You need to go and get your pens and papers ready if you haven't already. You need to put 1 to 15 on your picture page, and then 1 to 40 on your questions, and 1 to 6 on your music. I've got 6 songs this week. You might not like them, but we've got 6 anyway, by special request. And if we're well within the time again, I'll up it to 7 next week. So we'll see how the timings go. But you've got a minute, so if you need to top your drinks up or do anything else, get sorted now. Now's your chance, because we are about to start on the quiz. As you can tell, I've got no work tomorrow, so I am drinking again this evening. We're on record lig this evening. Very nice mango and raspberry. Very refreshing on a hot day. But it's 9 o'clock, so I'm hoping that you are all ready. Half a table, 6 are here. That's all good. So we'll give people a few more seconds in case you're just logging on for 9 o'clock there. But we are about to start on your questions. So you picture on first, 1 to 15 on the pictures. Do you see how many we've got? 42. 42 is not bad. We'll take 42. Right. So it is 9 o'clock. We are all ready to go. So if you're ready, here we go with your first question on your first picture round. So number 1 is, who is this? So nice and easy. Who is this? I say it's nice and easy. I mean, I've seen him for a while. Jumped away from the first one. Number 2 is name the band. So that's number 2. Name the band. Number 3 is, who is this? This is one for the older crew. A lot of you younger ones won't know this. Got Laura, Chrissy and Robert on. Good evening. Notting Allen's apprentices this week, are they here? Got the BCA Massive in again tonight, that's all good. Kelly's checking in. Sorry Kelly, I missed you before. Number 4 is name the film. It's a good film, I like this one. It's number 4, name the film. Number 5 is, who is this? See, don't do one for the younger ones as well, because the older ones might struggle with this one. And I say older ones, I'd have struggled with this one because I didn't know who it was.
Got zombies in it.
Shut up, people can hear you. Number 6 is name the country. We'll make these flags hard at some point. But we've been nice, because we're live and not in the pub.
Can't see that very well.
It's because you're on a little screen. Number 7 is, who is this? She's been on the news this week. telling you to tell your kids the truth about coronavirus. I don't know what you're lying to them about, but you should be telling them the truth. So number 7 is Who Is This? Oh, we've got the scammer here as well. Sorry, missed that before. Stacey Claire Ems and Mom. Number 8 is Solve the Dingbat. Don't say I don't keep this topical. Let's get quizzical here. Awesome. Number 9 is Who's This? I'm assuming Gary's going on here as well. That's number 9. Who is this? Keep an eye on the wife, see how she's doing. Number 10 is Name the Social Media. That's number 10. Name the social media. Number 11 is Name the Singer. He's also been in the news this week because someone lost a competition in some Asian country somewhere, pronounced his name wrong and didn't win. And next week someone won it, so they've been arguing that he should have won because he did get it right. But this guy's been helping him win his case. Number 12 is Name the City. I'm running out of skylines that I think that you'll recognise. That's maybe me being a bit cynical there. You probably do better than what I think. You should get that one. Number 13 is Name the Puppet. And the younger ones last week complaining that they didn't know who they were. In fact, it was Fanta Banter. So you should know this one, Fanta Banter, if you're on. Shut up, if I can hear you, they'll pick up on the mic. The wife's talking to herself. Trying to do the quiz. So if you hear the whisper of a name, it's because she's trying to think to herself who it should be. Number 14 is Who Is This? Number 15 is Name the Celeb. Probably that's more like it. I should think so. She's also been in the news. She's in some, I think it's the Guardian's top 10 rich list of people in the UK. And she's in there because her husband's really, really rich apparently. So that's your pictures all done and dusted. Hopefully you've done alright. And then we're going onto your questions. So question number 1 is how many bank holidays are there in May? That's how many bank holidays are there in May. Nice and easy to start you off. Don't say I'm not good to you. Number 2 is in a game of drafts or checkers. If you're in America, what name is given to the promoted piece that can move backwards and forwards? So that's a game of drafts. What name is given to the promoted piece that can move backwards or forwards? So if you get to the other end and you get another one on top, what's it called? Wife's looking at us funny. Number 3. What is the surname of the sisters Kylie and Danny? What's the surname of the sisters Kylie and Danny? Number 4. How many of the planets in our solar system have rings? That's how many planets in our solar system have rings. Sorry, Sean, I was trying to figure out what you were getting at there. I'm assuming it's the bank holidays. Number 5, in computers, what does CPU stand for? That's in computers, what does CPU stand for? Number 6. Who died first, Gilbert or Sullivan? In the famous duo Gilbert and Sullivan, which of them died first? They're both dead now. Just for a bit of information for you. It's a 50-50 chance. Unless you actually know, then it's just a 100% chance. Number 7. What is the name of the lion in The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis? That's what is the name of the lion in The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. That whimpering's not coming from me, it's coming from the wife. The kids aren't going to help you. They've been told to be quiet. If you went on early, the kids are up, it's half term, but they have been warned to be very, very quiet. Number 8. How many members make up a competitive water polo team? That's how many members make up a competitive water polo team. One for all you water polo players out there. Number 9. What was Crocodile Dundee's homeland? So what was Crocodile Dundee's homeland? Where was he from? Number 10. A silver anniversary celebrates how many years of marriage? That's number 10. A silver anniversary celebrates how many years of marriage? Too many. Number 11. According to the proverb, which Italian city was not built in a day? That's number 11. According to the proverb, which Italian city was not built in a day? Number 12. What note does an orchestra tune to? That's what note does an orchestra tune to? Okay, you've got about a 1 in 5, 6 chance of getting it right. Sorry, the wife's sending us notes. Number 13. What is Germany called in German? So if you spoke German, what's it called? What is Germany called in German? Julie, you say technical difficulties. You were late the other week as well by about 10 minutes. Shocking. It's like it runs in the genes, this lateness. Question did you get on this time, Julie? We might catch you up in the break. Number 14. After elephants, what is the next heaviest land animal in the world? Be nice. That's after elephants. What is the next heaviest land animal in the world? Number 15. What is the zodiac symbol for Gemini? So that's number 15. What is the zodiac symbol for Gemini? got about 8 for Play Your Cards Right, which is great. There's a lot of familiar faces from the last few weeks, so if you've not been on Play Your Cards Right and you want to be on, get onto Messenger and let us know. Number 16, Isaac Asimov is most famous for writing which laws? Now, if you're on last week, you should know because I told you. So that's Isaac Asimov is most famous for writing which laws? Obviously not checked that question when I've written it. The wife's shaking her head, and I know she was here last week, so she should know. Number 17. It was Mental Health Awareness last week, but what was this year's theme? It was Mental Health Awareness last week, but what was this year's theme? You are here for the abuse. At least number 7. That's it's better than last time. I think it was 12 or 13, wasn't it, last time? Was that question 7 or picture round 7? You're not here for the abuse. Number 18. Which London-based football club are known as the Hammers? That's which London-based football club are known as the Hammers. Number 19. What name is given to the hours that a pub can open to sell alcohol? That's what name is given to the hours that a pub can open to sell alcohol. There's not at the minute, is there? Because you can't get in, so there's no hours. Number 20. Nano, shuffle and touch are types of what? I'd love to see some of the answers to this one. That's nano, shuffle and touch are types of what? I'm interested to see what the wife puts down, in all fairness. She's written them down. I think she's going to go to the toilet and Google it after. Number 21. Colours of the Wind was a song from which Disney animated movie? Got a hair in my mouth. That's Colours of the Wind was a song from which Disney animated movie? Sorry, the wife's doing Nell, Tree in the Wind. It's not that. If you've not watched Nell, you won't know what I'm going on about. I know there's a couple of folk on here who have. I know what I'm talking about. Number 22. Who plays Mary Poppins in Mary Poppins Returns? So that's 22. Who plays Mary Poppins in Mary Poppins Returns? Number 23. C25K is short for which fitness regime created by Josh Clark in 1996? That's C25K is short for which fitness regime created by Josh Clark in 1996? I'm going to dye the rest of my hair, Rob, when you start growing some. That's what I'm going to dye the rest of my hair. Now this is a shutter. You can't get it all done in one go. Number 24. What particle in an atom has a positive charge? Yeah, positive, Rob. Let's be positive. Mental Health Awareness Week last week, you know. That's what particle in an atom has a positive charge. Stop looking at it like that. Number 25. In Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, what was Dr. Frankenstein's first name? That's in Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. What was Dr. Frankenstein's first name? Number 26. Who bought Virgin Radio from Richard Branson for £85 million in 1997? That's who bought Virgin Radio from Richard Branson for £85 million in 1997. I don't even think they have it anymore. I don't think so. Don't quote us on that. Number 27. What type of music is celebrated at the CMA Awards? That's what type of music is celebrated at the CMA Awards. Calicut Awards. Question 28. What does a testator make in law? So in law, what does a testator make? Testator. Maybe checks potatoes. I'm sure they're alright. No, that's a bad joke. What does a testator make in law? I can't believe we're on question 28. If I went this fast in the pub, I'd get beaten. Question 29. How many national parks does the Pennine Way pass through? That's how many national parks does the Pennine Way pass through? What? No. Question 30. How many Formula 1 drivers' championships has Michael Schumacher won? That's how many Formula 1 World Drivers' Championships has Michael Schumacher won? We'll have a break in about 5 minutes. Again, like last week, it'll be 3 minutes long. That's all you'll get. We'll give Julian the cheat a chance to catch up. If you want us to go back to any questions, put it in the comments. Now's the time. But another 5 questions or so and we'll go and have a break. Give you a chance to get a drink. 31. Which two parts of the body never stop growing? That's which two parts of the body never stop growing? Question 32. Which TV police series has characters called Steve Arnot and Kate Fleming? That's which TV police series has characters called Steve Arnot and Kate Fleming? Question 33. Which Paul was the first black player to captain England? So that's which Paul was the first black player to captain England? Question 34. In which county is Sherwood Forest? That's 34. In which county is Sherwood Forest? Question 35. The cases of coronavirus has reached over 5 million worldwide. But after America, which country has the second highest confirmed cases? So that's the cases of coronavirus has reached over 5 million worldwide. But after America, which country has the second highest confirmed cases? Okay, we're going to go into a quick break. Give you a chance to refresh your glasses. and ask for any questions. No one's asked for any questions, so I'm going to go back to question 1 to 7 just for Julie in the cheat, which I assume is just on the picture round. Julie, any different, you're going to have to be quick and let us know. But yeah, go to the loo, get your drinks refilled, and we'll be back in 3 minutes. So number 1, Julie's Who's This? Why are you doing that? I'm going to go through my messages. Number 2 is Name the Band. Number 3 is Who Is This? Number 4 is Name the Film. Number 5 is Who Is This? Tina will have to cheat for that one, Julie. She won't know who that is. Number 6 is Name the Country. And number 7 is Who Is This? So I'm assuming that should be you caught up, Julie. We're a minute into the break, so you've got 2 minutes left. Yeah, please. So I'm going to shuffle back forward to question the... They would have got too far, went too far last week. Oh, look at that, done it again. Number 35, it's 2 clicks. 2 clicks. But, keeps telling us I've got a message on Messenger and I can't see it. But, yeah, we've got about 8 people or so for Play Your Cards Right, so we should have enough to play. Right, you've got a minute. 1 minute, I'm going to carry on. You're welcome. Right, we are all good. So again, you've got about 30 seconds before we get started again. Again, if you want to do Play Your Cards Right, you need to get in touch with us on Messenger and let us know. If you've not played, you have a good chance of getting a chance. I'll wait because the barmaid's still getting the drinks in. Oh, you think it's Lucy? It's not even Lucy. No, fairness, it was Lucy. I wouldn't have got served yet. I hope she's not on here. I won't get served again when the pub opens. Right, we're going to carry on. I'll catch the wife up in a second. So number 36 is what single word can describe an animal enclosure or a unit of weight? So that's what single word can describe an animal enclosure or a unit of weight? Thank you. It's been sunny today, Les. I've been in the garden. Number 37. The Google technology that provides panoramas of city streets is called what? That's the Google technology that provides panoramas of city streets is called what? Doesn't look that red on my end. Does that look really red on there? Yeah, maybe the filters haven't... I was messing about with the video before we came on, so maybe the filters have gone a bit squiff again. Either that or I'm very red because I've been in the sun. I don't think it's that. I think I was resetting videos to try and get it to work better before. So. Number 38. Stieg Larsson wrote 3 Girl with the Dragon Tattoo books before his death. David Lagerkrantz, I'm sure I'm pronouncing that right, has continued the series, but how many more books has he written? So that's Stieg Larsson wrote 3 Girls with the Dragon Tattoo books before his death. David Lagerkrantz has continued the series, but how many more books has he written? Only stumbled across this question the other day when I was looking for books for my dad and come across one of them. Ooh, so there's at least one. Question 39. What prevents a hockey puck from bouncing? I found this a very bizarre question. It's a very bizarre answer in all fairness. If you know this, I'm going to be very impressed. It's a hard question. Unless you play ice hockey, you won't have a clue. Unless you've read it somewhere like I have now. So what prevents a hockey puck from bouncing? question 40, the last one before we go into music round, is Chris Hemsworth, Amy Winehouse, Carrie Underwood, Donald Glover, and Kim Jong-Un were all born in what year? That's Chris Hemsworth, Amy Winehouse, Carrie Underwood, Donald Glover, and Kim Jong-Un were all born in what year? Okay, we're going to go into music. I think you just still listen to the music round live. Could we have music question 2 again? No, you can't have the music question 2 again. I'm not playing the whole of the music round again.
Sing it.
Sing it? I don't even know what it was. Oh yeah, whatever, I'm not singing that. Sorry, not that nice on the music. Right, so if you're all ready, we're going to get on with your answers. So we're going to go through your picture round first in the same order that we've just given the questions out. Okay, here we go. So number 1, it was Harry Enfield. Number 2, the band's Biffy Clyro. Do you not get that? Shocking. Number 3, it's Jockey Wilson, famous dart player, famous for drinking while he was playing darts. That's the whole idea of darts, isn't it? You only play darts because you can drink at the same time. Number 4, it's Shaun of the Dead. Number 5, it's Rag and Bone Man. Doesn't look like our Rag and Bone Man. But well done if you got that. Number 6, it's New Zealand. Oh, number 7 was Goldie Hawn. Telling your kids to tell them the truth about the coronavirus. Number 8, it's very topical, it's Short Back and Sides, as you can see. Number 9, it's Eminem. Number 10, it's Instagram. Number 11, it's Tony Hadley from Spandau Ballet. Number 12, it's Dubai. Number 13, it's a Cookie Monster. Cookie. Number 4, it's Ashley Cole. He was picking Summit and Match of the Day or something at the weekend. Number 15, it's Salma Hayek. It said, I think her husband's only worth about 639 billion or something. It's not. On to your questions. There are 2 bank holidays in May, not 20, Sean. Well, it does feel like 20 this year. Number 2, it's a king, is the game of drafts where you piece gets to the, you can get kinged at the other side and you can go backwards and forwards. Number 3, it's Kylie and Danny Minogue. Number 4, try to be nice. There are four planets in our solar system that have rings. Made it question number 4. See what I did there? Number 5 is CPU is a central processing unit. Number 6, it was Sullivan. Sullivan died first in 1900, and I think Gilbert was about 11 years after him. Don't quote us on that. Number 7, it's Aslan, is the name of the lion in The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. Number 8, there's 7 members that make up a competitive water polo team. Tried to catch you out by making that question 8. Number 9, Crocodile Dundee's homeland was Australia. You should all know that. Number 10, a silver anniversary celebrates 25 years of marriage. Number 11, it's Rome wasn't built in a day. Oh, number 12, an orchestra tunes to the note of A, apparently, because every stringed instrument has an A. So I'm told. Number 13, it's Deutschland. Germany is Deutschland. Number 14, the second heaviest land mammal in the world is a rhinoceros. So it's a rhino, with a hippo coming third. So, what did you put?
Giraffe.
Sorry, the wife put giraffe. Well done, honey. It's not the right answer. Number 15. The zodiac symbol for Gemini is twins.
Yes.
Number 16, Isaac Asimov is famous for writing the 3 Laws of Robotics. And if you remember, I told you that last week. Number 17, it was kindness. That was the theme of this year's Mental Health Awareness Week. And I am kind to her, honest. I am. Number 18, she's still here. Number 18, which London-based football club are known as the Hammers? It's West Ham. Number 19, it's licensing hours. The name given to the hours that a pub can open to alcohol. It's licensing hours. Number 20, Nano, Shuffle and Touch are types of... She's putting out iPod. Well done if you got that.
Oh, yeah.
Number 21, it's Pocahontas that the song Colours of the Wind comes from. Number 22, it's Emily Blunt who plays Mary Poppins in Mary Poppins Returns. Number 23, C25K, short for Couch to 5K, created by Josh Clark in 1996. It's a proton that has a positive charge in an atom. Number 25, in Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, it's Dr. Victor Frankenstein.
Your books?
Yeah, you've read the books. I know you've read the books. And she still didn't get it right. She put Edward. Number 26, it was Chris Evans who bought Virgin Radio from Richard Branson for £85 million in 1997. I said, I don't think he's got it anymore. It was Ginger Productions. Number 27, it's country music that the CMA Awards is for. It's Country Music Association Awards. Why wouldn't you know that? Number 28, a testator makes wills. Which I might need one after tonight. Number 29, the Pennine Way passes through 3 national parks. Don't ask us what they are. The Northumberland National Park and 2 others. Michael Schumacher won 7 World Drivers' Championships. Number 31, the 2 parts of the body that never stop growing are your ears and your nose. I'm in bother, but apparently they never stop growing because they made a cartilage and the cartilage still expands. Number 32, it was In the Line of Duty. That was Steve Arnot and Kate Fleming were in. Did you get that?
No.
We've watched it.
I know.
Number 33, it was Paul Ince who was the first black captain to play to captain England. Number 34, it's Nottinghamshire that Sherwood Forest is in. Well done, honey. Number 35, the coronavirus has reached over 5 million worldwide, but after America, it's Russia that has the second highest confirmed cases. Number 36, a single word that can describe an animal enclosure or a unit of weight is a pound. Number 37, the Google technology that provides panoramas of city streets is called Street View. You're laughing, what have you put?
Do you want me to guess it?
Oh, you got it right. Oh, she's guessed and got it right. Number 38, Stieg Larsson wrote 3 Girl with the Dragon Tattoo books. David Lagerkrantz has also wrote 3. So it's something about a girl in Spider's Web, the girl who lived twice, and I can't remember what the third one was. Number 39, what prevents a hockey puck from bouncing? The hockey puck is frozen before the match, and that stops it from bouncing, apparently. There you go. Who knew? Well done if you got that one right. I'm very impressed, especially if you've not cheated and got it right as well. And 40, Chris Hemsworth, Amy Winehouse, Carrie Underwood, Donald Glover and Kim Jong-Un were all born in 1983. Shut up, Katie. No, they're not. They're all born in 1983. I wrote this yesterday. They must have had a spike. On to your music. Or do you want a second to top them up? Well, Katie gives me a bashing over Brazil. So I'll give you a second to top them. It's dismal, honey. Yeah, I'm going by the Guardian's map. The Guardian's map definitely says it's Russia. So we're sticking with Russia, Katie. You can't have it. So I've messed myself up there. Right, onto your music. So number 1 was Otis Redding with Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. It's one of my favourite songs. I like that one. Half a point for the artist, half a point for the song. Oh, Kerry's arguing as well. Kerry, you're wrong. Number 2, I've just googled it. Number 2, Savage Garden with Truly Madly DP. That's the one that Calculus 16 wanted again, sorry. Number 3 was Evanescence with Bring Me to Life. Number 4 was Amy Winehouse with You Know I'm No Good. It's for Katie and Kerry, You Know I'm No Good. Number 5 was Prince with Let's Go Crazy. And number 6 was Beyonce with Love on Top. Okay, that's your quiz. tot your scores up. Once you've tot your scores up and got how many you've got, put them in the messages. The wife will tot them up and we'll see who's won. While she's doing that, I'm going to go on to play your cards right. So if you're all ready, those who have said that they want to play, they need to be ready because I'm going to start phoning you any second now as soon as I get set up. I need to make this bigger. I do look very red on there, don't I? Yeah, it's got to be the filters. It's not me. Okay, the cards have been shuffled. The wife shuffled them before, so we had an independent shuffle.
Remember to tilt it around.
Put enough cards in there. Oh, I haven't told you what we're playing for either. While I'm getting the person up.
Oh, tilt it.
I don't need to tilt it.
Not towards you.
Sorry, I haven't been told off by the wife.
So you can see the board.
No, because when I do that, don't know if I just left it alone. Where are we at? The wife's whinging at us. While I'm doing that, we're still playing for the toilet roll and the hand sanitizer. We have the buff so you can go shopping and keep yourself safe. We've got the pub quiz book, which will have all the answers in. And we've also got a bottle opener for you as well. I'm running out of stuff, crap that I've got lying around the house to give yous on this, but we'll keep going. So I'm hoping someone's going to win. But oh look, Katie's even sending us pictures now about Brazil. You're wrong. Stop googling stuff. The quiz master's always right. You should know that by now. Right, who are we going for first? These haven't played before, so we're going to give these a go. See if we put the video on. Hello, Tommy. You're up for playing your cards right? How are you doing? Give everyone a wave. Did you wave? I can't see when I do that. You're up for playing your cards right. Your first card's a 3. You can keep it or change it. Your telly's about 20 seconds behind us, Tommy. No, you're going to have to watch the phone. Don't watch the telly.
I'll watch the telly.
You've got higher than a 3. You've got a 4.
Oh,
Higher than a 4. You've got a jack. Lower than a jack. We've got an ace. Aces are high, Tommy. That's unlucky. No worries. Take care, pal. Bye. Oh, he's gone. So we're going to the next one. I'm chucking cards everywhere. Who else we got? We're going for the fork above. Now to go first. Let's go for Lizzie now. Stuart didn't answer last week. He hasn't put his. Here we are. Right, Lizzie. How you doing? You're up for play your cards right. Give everyone a wave. There we go. Right, Lizzie, your first card's an 8. You can keep it or change it.
Can I change it, please?
You can change it. Where's the cards? To a 10. Lower than a 10, it's a 4. Higher than a 4, it's a king. Lower than a king, it's a queen. Lower than a queen, it's a 2. You can keep it or change it. You've got the furthest so far.
I'll keep it.
Keeping it.
Higher.
Higher than a 2, it's a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5, it's a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king, it's an 8. Oh, it's a tough one. Lower than an 8, it's a 9. That's unlucky. You should have went higher. So close. Oh, you only had 3 left to go. Catch you later, Lizzie. Right, we get another go. So if he's ready. Who else said they were in? Give us 1 second.
Leslie says your hair and your nails don't stop growing either.
Whatever.
It's true, even after you die, your hair and your nails stop growing.
Hello, you're up for play your cards right. You were the first one in tonight, so I'm going to give you a chance. Give everyone a wave. Oh, look at that. Stop watching your telly, I told you last week. Right, if you're all ready, your first card's an ace. Aces are high, you can keep it or change it.
I'll keep it.
Keeping it.
Lower.
Lower than an ace, it's a queen.
Lower.
Lower than a queen, it's a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5, it's a jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack, it's a 7. You can keep it or change it.
I'll change it.
It's going to change the 7 to a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5, it's a 9. Lower than a 9, it's a king. That's unlucky. Oh, maybe next week. We'll catch you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Right, who are we on to? We're getting through, folk. So I tell you what, let's see. Katie said he's on, and we've not had him before, so let's go for Neil. Oh, it's ringing. Neil, you up for play your cards right? How are you doing?
How are you doing?
I'm alright, how are you?
I'm not too bad. I'm about 20 seconds behind you.
You are, yeah. Yeah, everybody is. So
Yeah, I'm even worse than everybody else. So you have to either go slowly or just tell me what I've got.
yeah, if you go by the phone, because it'll take too long on there. So your first card's a 10, you can keep it or change it.
I'll keep it.
Keeping it?
Yeah. Go out with a blaze of glory with lower.
With lower than a 10, it's a 3. You're still in.
Higher than a 3.
Higher than a 3, it's a 6.
Oh, crap. Let's go higher than a 6.
Higher than a 6, it's a 9.
Ooh. Lower than a 9.
Lower than a 9, it's a 7. You can keep it or change it.
I'm going to change that, please.
Going to change a 7 outward as well to a 9.
Oh, good.
No, it's not much
Lower than
better.
a 9.
Lower than a 9, it's a 4. Well done.
Higher than a 4.
Higher than a 4, it's a jack.
Lower than a jack.
Lower than a jack, it's a 7. That's a better card.
Higher than a 7.
Higher than a 7, it's a 5. That's unlucky, Neil. It was all there for the taking.
Cheers, mate.
Not to worry, pal. Hope you well.
See you soon.
Take care. Bye. Oh, look at that. 3 new people on Play Your Cards Right this week. We've still got enough cards for another go. It's still only 10 to. We're well within the time. 45 and a half.
Who?
John. Worst link.
John, where's
Yeah.
the link? Yeah, I've got it.
That's okay.
It's not good.
Oh, here we go. Someone else new as well. From all over the country tonight. I don't want these ones who live away to win it because I've got to get it to you. What do you mean you don't know how to answer? You just answer your phone. These technology people, no, you've got to connect your video, Michelle. You can do it. There you go. Give everyone a wave. Are you waving? Michelle, you're up for Play Your Cards Right. Give us a second because I'm still putting cards out. Hang on, I'm going to put you down.
Hi,
Make it
Miss
quicker.
Murphy.
Michelle, your first card's a 3. You can keep it or change it. Gonna go higher than a 3. It's a 10.
Strange,
It
isn't
is strange.
it?
Lower than a 10. It's an ace. Aces are high. That's unlucky. Alright, that's you out. We'll catch you later. Bye bye. Oh, I think we've got enough for another go. I think. Oh yeah, we have. But I think this will be the last go. Who we got for the last go tonight? Thomas. Let's go, because she didn't get a go last week, and she'll beat us if I don't phone her. That's if she answers. We've still got time. It's all good. The wife's still working. Everyone scores out.
I'm still getting scores through.
Hey, here she is. You're up for Play Your Cards Right. Wave to everyone.
Hi.
There you go. Your first card's an 8. You can keep it or change it.
I got an 8 last time.
You can change it.
I'll change it, yeah.
It's going to change the 8 to a 7. Good change.
Wasn't it? I'll go higher.
Going to go higher than a 7. It's a king. Well done.
Lower.
Lower than a king. It's an 8. Getting all the good cards.
Lower.
Lower than an 80 to Queen. That's unlucky. Oh, that's it. Bye-bye.
Thanks, man.
Bye. Right, I haven't got enough cards to carry on, but I have got enough to fill the board. But I've got someone who's desperate to do play your cards right. Come on, Lil, you can do play your cards right. Right.
Go together.
She can't win. She can't win. The prize is down for her. But Lily, your first card's an ace. You can keep it or change it.
Keep it.
Gonna keep it?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Lower.
Lower than an ace, it's a queen.
About,
No, keep going.
lower.
Lower than a queen, it's a 2.
Higher.
Higher than a 2, it's a jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack, it's a 2.
Higher.
Higher than a 2, it's a 6.
Lower.
Lower than a 6, are you sure?
Yeah.
Lower than a 6, it's a... No, the 6, you're getting out for 2 in a bed. That's unlucky. Wave to everybody.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Bye. Oh, we've got 2 of them. Penny's got to go in for a wave. Right, come on. So that's it. The prizes roll over till next week. I can tell you that the winners this evening, as long as you haven't cheated, you've only cheated yourself or the other teams. But you've got Katie from Gary's Gang in 4th place with 50.5. It's tight at the top there, mind. Then we've got BCA Massive with 52 in 3rd place. Then, and it pains us to say, got Laura with Rob and Chrissy in 53. But in 1st place, we've got a new winner this evening. It's Curly and family with 55.5. Well done to you. You win by a clear 2.5 points. Again, if you've cheated, you're only cheating yourself and other people out of stuff. But we're even earlier than last week. We've got another 7 minutes before I expected this to be over. I got told off last week by my little sister because she said I should start every video with "Hey guys," because that's how everyone starts a YouTube video apparently, but I'm not doing that. But if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe already. We're trying to get up to 1,000. If we get to 1,000, we can start having cash prizes for playing cards right. We might actually get more people who want to play. But again, I don't know if I'm going too fast. No one's telling us I'm going too fast. So we will put another couple of music in next week because we've got time to do it. So we might as well. I'm trying to keep it below 10 o'clock. So if I can finish by then, I'm quite happy, as long as you are happy. If anyone's got any suggestions, by all means, put them in the comments. If not, I'll hopefully see you all next week. I know they're trying to open stuff next week, so a few of you might be at work. But 10 o'clock's not too late. You still got time to go to work the next day. We don't normally finish in the pub till 11. So get yourselves on. I'll see you all. Look after each other. I'll speak to you all soon. Take care. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.